So, a lot of people like to make these underwater videos in the pristine, crystal clear, maximum visibility waters. Well, this video is about what helps create that maximum crystal clear visibility and where all this starts. So, what we're going to dive into in this video is the WRACKS and grass flats in Florida, and I'm going to show you where that crystal clear water comes from. So, I apologize for the limited visibility, but I hope you enjoy the video nonetheless. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We appreciate your support and enjoy the video. To some, it's just seaweed on the beach. To others, it's a slimy mess. But in Florida's coastal ecosystems, WRACKS and grass flats are quiet ecological powerhouses that fuel biodiversity. Let's start with WRACKS, the lines of seaweed and debris that wash up after the tide. They may look messy, but they're essential. WRACKS feed tiny invertebrates like amphipods and beetles, which in turn feed shorebirds and fish. They're the first link in a powerful coastal food chain. They also trap sand, helping to stabilize beaches and even build new dunes. That's natural erosion control for free.
Hey everybody, it's Mike, Treasure Coast Fishing Chronicles. We're going to do our first underwater dive video.
Now let's dive into the water, literally. Florida's seagrass beds, or grass flats, are underwater meadows bursting with life. Grass flats provide food and shelter for countless species: manatees, sea turtles, juvenile snappers, scallops, and more. They filter the water, trap sediments, and absorb nutrients, keeping Florida's waters clean and healthy. Together, WRACKS and grass flats form a powerful duo, connecting land and sea, supporting biodiversity and protecting coastlines. So the next time you see seaweed on the sand or seagrass in the shallows, look closer. You're looking at the foundation of Florida's coastal life. These natural systems work for us, and let's return the favor. What we're looking at now is a seagrass bed, and there's a little piece of coral. Just one more thing that these seagrasses help foster. This is a baby spiny lobster, one of the little crustaceans we were talking about, and he's just chilling down here picking out little pieces of food that he's seeing float by. These animals are known as detritivores, or in layman's terms, they eat fish poop. And they help break down organic matter into other matter for smaller life to eat. These cannons are pretty awesome. They're off of the HMS Dunkirk. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize, the HMS Winchester. And that was back in 1695. It left Port Royal, Jamaica to sail to Florida, and they got sick en route. There was over 300 men on board, and out of those 300 men, only 110 survived. Well, 110 men wasn't enough to control the boat because they were weak and sick, and they ended up shipwrecked off the coast of Florida. What we're seeing is the cannons off of the HMS Winchester, which was a British royal ship. The HMS Dunkirk came and rescued the 110 remaining sailors and took them back to England. In 1960, these cannons were dropped off the coast of Florida in this little flat at John Pennekamp State Park in Key Largo, Florida. And they were put there as a reminder to the perils of life at sea back in the 1600s. There was over 60 cannons on that boat. That is insane. These cannons weigh 2,000 pounds each easy. But now they're home to lots of baby fish, and they create shelter, and they're pretty cool to look at. Swimming around this grass flat, there was a lot of life and a lot of baby fish. One of the benefits is the seagrass provides a bit of a nursery for these fish to lay their eggs, and their hatchlings feed the predator fish that we like to target as coastal anglers. A lot of these are home to red drum, snook, and as you'll see later in this video, barracuda, which really enjoy hitting really shiny stuff like my camera lens. There was this really cool, probably around 25-foot deep hole right in the middle of this grass flat, which you don't see too often, but it was full of fish. And unfortunately, I was distracted by the fish. I came up for a breath of water, and out of nowhere, felt like I got punched in the chest, but this barracuda swam up and tried to knock my camera out of my hands or eat it. And I decided to end the video there. Luckily, no fish or filmers were harmed in the filming of this video, but it was still a great day, and thanks for watching, guys. Help us protect Florida's coastal waterways by keeping the beach free from trash, and enjoy the benefit of having clean beaches in Florida.